Oh, good morning. I am going live into all the places today, testing out a new piece of technology, and hopefully this is working in all of the different places. So let's see if I can make this happen. All right. Okay, I want to talk today about a concept that came up the other day in conversation that I thought was really fascinating, and it's the concept of balance partners. And that may not be a familiar term. It certainly wasn't something that I had heard out there in the world a lot. But the concept of balance partners is the idea that we have people in our lives that balance us out, that complement our personalities or our work styles or our skills or whatever it might be. And that's a really important concept. And it's something that I have based my whole programs on. And it was interesting for me to hear because I'm like, oh, that's exactly what I have been working towards with all of my clients. And that's what my clients need. They need balance partners. So I'm wondering if that's a concept that you have thought about in the past. Oftentimes, when we need something, it's because we have a gap, right? We have a gap in our own set of skills or our own personality types. A lot of people, I don't know if you've ever followed Gretchen Rubin, but she has a framework that she calls the four tendencies. And we all have these different tendencies in terms of the way that we're motivated and the way that we work and the way that we make decisions and all of that. And so imagine if you're going along and you're a solo entrepreneur and you're building this business on your own and you are doing everything the same way all the time and you make your decisions from the same place and it almost gets you going in a circle, right? So you end up in this circle, in this roundabout, where um, where you don't make progress, right? And sometimes the key when you're in that position is to get what I call a balance partner. So think about the way that you work and think about the decisions that you make and think about the things that are sort of important to you. Where can you get some people in your life or some accountability partners or even a coach who can sort of balance that off? So I tend to be very structured and very execution focused and very organized, and I can see big longer term strategies. A lot of my clients and the people that I work with tend to they categorize themselves as very, and they're very creative, they are academic, they are intellectual, they are thought leaders, they have developed these kind of this body of work, and the last thing that they want to do is for them to go up and down in their layers of their brain, to go from really creative to really organized and execution focused is really challenging for them. And so the someone like that would do well to hire somebody or to work with somebody who has that sort of that partnership, that other side of their personality, the organization focus, the execution focus, the strategic focus. So imagine if you were doing your work and you could just continue doing your work without having to kind of jump through those different layers. That's a really useful and helpful thing. So, where can you find a balanced partner? Where can you look for a complement to your way of working, to your skill sets? The important thing is to first understand what that is for you. Who are you as a person? What's your profile look like? How do you like to work? What do you want to do? And you have permission to work in your business in exactly the way that you want to work in your business. You have permission to be the person that you want to be. And it's okay if you aren't good at everything, because I'm not, you're not everybody can do all the things. What people don't realize is that business is actually a skill set, right? It's actually something that somebody goes to school for a very long time. So if the business side of things doesn't feel quite right, then that's normal. right? That's okay. So don't beat yourself up because you need a balance partner or because you can't do all the things. It's a ridiculous expectation to have of yourself. So what do you need in a balance partner? What do you need to fill those gaps? Where can you leverage someone else or some other group or something to almost become that business partner that you don't have? That's what I like to call myself. I'm the business partner that you don't really have. I'm the person that's going to wrap my arms around all of that creativity and all of the pieces, pull it together into an executable plan, and then work with you on a weekly basis to execute, right? This is what we're doing this week, and this is how we're going to get to that longer term strategy. So you don't have to do that thinking. So you don't have to be good at everything. So maybe you are that person, and what you need in your life is somebody who's a lot more creative, somebody who is a lot more free flowing and that sort of thing. So maybe you need the opposite of that because you are execution oriented. So whatever that is, it is worth your time, it is worth your investment to find that balance partner and look for where you can get that in your life, because it is too much. It is too much to expect yourself to do all the things. Okay, that's all I have to say on that right now. I'd love to hear your thoughts on the concept of a balance partner, and if that is something that resonates with you, and how you've been looking for a balance partner. Who would you look for in a balance partner? What do you need in your work life to help you feel like you can make progress? All right. Happy Friday, you guys. Have a great weekend.